What if Lincoln Currency told you that a simple, ordinary-looking penny from 1976 could be worth an astonishing $55 million? Yes, you heard that right. A tiny 1-cent coin that many people overlook might just be the hidden treasure that could change your life. But how is that possible? What makes certain 1976 Lincoln pennies so valuable? Today, we will take a deep dive into the fascinating history, rare errors, and key details that can turn a humble penny into a fortune. Stick with us until the end of this video because you might just have one of these valuable coins in your pocket, hidden away in a jar, or tucked between your couch cushions. Chapter 1: The History of the 1976 Lincoln PNNY. Scene transitions to historical footage of the U.S. Mint, showcasing how pennies were made in 1976. The year 1976 was an important one in American history. It marked the United States bicentennial, a celebration of 200 years of independence. While special commemorative designs were released for quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins, the Lincoln penny retained its traditional design. However, that doesn't mean that all 1976 pennies are the same. In fact, certain variations, errors, and mint conditions can make some of these pennies worth a small fortune. Scene transitions to images of a typical 1976 Lincoln penny, showing both the obverse and reverse sides. The 1976 Lincoln penny was struck at multiple mints, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You can identify the mint location by looking for the small mint mark on the obverse side, just below the date. If there is no mint mark, that means the penny was minted in Philadelphia. A D indicates Denver, and an S represents San Francisco. The majority of these pennies were made from a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, which was standard for U.S. pennies before 1982. However, it's the rare errors and high-grade conditions that can make these coins worth thousands, or even millions of dollars. Chapter 2: What makes the 1976 Lincoln penny valuable? Scene shows a zoomed-in look at various 1976 pennies, some appearing dull and worn, while others look pristine. So, what exactly makes one 1976 penny worth a few cents and another worth thousands or even millions? There are several key factors that determine the value of a coin: rarity, condition, errors, and demand. Let's break each one down. Chapter 3: Rare errors that could make your penny worth big money. Scene shows close-up images of various mint errors with arrows pointing to the important details. Narrator: One of the most valuable errors in the 1976 Lincoln penny series is the double die obverse. This error occurs when the coin is struck with a misaligned die, causing noticeable doubling on the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date 1976. If you find a 1976 penny with this doubling effect in high-grade condition, it could be worth thousands. Scene transitions to a step-by-step animation explaining how double die errors occur in the minting process. Another valuable error is the OFF center strike. If the coin was struck incorrectly and appears to have a misaligned design, collectors are willing to pay top dollar. The more off-center the strike, while still keeping the date visible, the more valuable the penny. Scene shows a collection of pennies with different types of mint errors, including clipped planchets, broad strikes, and die cracks. Other errors to watch for include clipped planchets, die cracks, and wrong metal planchet strikes. If a 1976 Lincoln penny was accidentally struck on a silver planchet meant for dimes or quarters, it could be worth a fortune. Chapter 4: Condition and Grading. How much is your penny really worth? Scene transitions to a side-by-side comparison of a worn penny versus a pristine, uncirculated penny. Narrator: Condition is everything when it comes to determining the value of your coin. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS 70 being a perfect, flawless specimen. A typical 1976 penny in circulated condition is worth face value, but if you find one in mint state, MS 65 or higher, it can fetch anywhere from $100 to several $1,000s. Scene shows a collector using a magnifying glass to inspect a penny, followed by an expert placing a coin in a protective case with a professional grade label. To maximize your profit, consider getting your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. These grading services authenticate and evaluate coins, helping collectors determine their true market value. Chapter 5: The Big Money. How can a penny be worth $55 million? Scene transitions to breaking news graphics, showcasing record-breaking auction sales of rare coins. You're probably wondering, how can a single penny be worth $55 million? In the world of numismatics, extreme rarity, historical significance, and collector demand can drive prices through the roof. While number 1976 Lincoln penny has officially sold for that amount yet, experts believe that if the perfect combination of rare errors and high-grade condition were discovered, it could potentially break records. Scene flashes to past examples of rare pennies, including the famous 1943 copper penny and the 1955 double-die penny, both of which sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Narrator: Some of the most valuable pennies in history have fetched massive amounts at auction, proving that even the smallest coin can be a life-changing treasure. Chapter 6: How to check if you have a rare 1976 PNNY. Scene shows a step-by-step guide with visuals of a magnifying glass, coin scale, and grading tools. Want to see if you're sitting on a fortune? Here's how to check your penny. Look for clear doubling on the obverse. Inspect for minting errors like off-center strikes or missing details. Check the coin's condition. No scratches, dings, or discoloration. Weigh your penny. If it doesn't match the standard weight, you might have an error coin. Get your coin graded by a professional service. Chapter 7: Where to sell your rare PNNY. Scene showcases coin shops, online auction sites, and collectors at conventions. If you've got a valuable 1976 penny, consider selling it at online marketplaces like eBay and heritage auctions, local coin dealers and pawn shops, coin shows, and numismatic conventions directly to collectors. Final thoughts and call to action. Scene closes with a dramatic shot of a glowing 1976 penny spinning in slow motion. So there you have it. The 1976 Lincoln penny could be your ticket to a massive payday. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more incredible coin finds, and drop a comment below. Have you checked your pocket change lately? Your next penny could be worth a fortune. Outro music fades out, channel logo appears, and subscribe button animation is displayed. What if I told you that a single penny from 1982 could be worth a jaw-dropping $55 million? Yes, you heard that right. In today's video, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1982 Lincoln penny. We will uncover its history, the secrets behind its mint marks, the valuable errors that make it worth a fortune, and how you can check your own collection to see if you are holding a piece of treasure. Stay tuned because this could change your life forever. The history of the 1982 Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since its first appearance in 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. But what makes the 1982 penny so special? It all comes down to a major transition that happened that year. The U.S. Mint decided to change the composition of the penny due to rising copper costs. Prior to 1982, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. But starting mid-1982, the composition switched to 97.5% zinc with only a thin copper plating. This switch resulted in two major types of 1982 pennies. The copper and the zinc versions. To make things even more complicated, the U.S. Mint produced 7 different varieties of the 1982 penny, which include 1982 small date copper, 1982 large date copper, 1982 small date zinc, 1982 large date zinc, 1982D small date zinc, 1982D large date zinc, 1982D large date copper. But wait, here's where it gets crazy. A supposed 1982D small date copper penny was discovered, and it sent shockwaves through the numismatic world. Why? Because this variety was not supposed to exist. The existence of this rare penny defies what was officially produced by the U.S. Mint, making it an extreme rarity worth millions. What makes this penny worth big money? The value of a 1982 Lincoln penny depends on a few key factors: rarity, composition, errors, and condition. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for coins that are rare and in pristine condition. Let's break these down. Rarity. The 1982 D small date copper penny is one of the rarest pennies known, with only a handful ever discovered. Because it was not supposed to be minted, this makes it a once-in-a-lifetime find. Composition: copper pennies are heavier than zinc pennies, weighing 3.11 grams instead of 2.5 grams. If you find a 1982 D small date copper penny, you could be holding an ultra-rare mistake worth millions. Errors: minting errors increase a coin's value significantly. Errors like doubling, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and die cracks make certain pennies much more desirable to collectors. Condition: a 1982 D small date copper penny in pristine, uncirculated condition could fetch $55 million at auction, making it one of the most valuable coins in history. Even standard 1982 pennies in high grades can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. Rare errors and how TO identified THEM. One of the biggest reasons why 1982 pennies are worth big money is the variety of minting errors that exist. Some of the most valuable errors include double die error. Some 1982 pennies have a noticeable doubling effect, especially on the letters and date. These double die pennies can be worth thousands depending on their condition. OFF center strike. If a penny is struck incorrectly and is missing part of its design, it is considered an error and can fetch high prices from collectors. Misaligned die error. If the coin's design is slightly off or shifted, it can increase its value tremendously. Broad strike error. A penny struck without a collar, making it appear wider and flatter than usual, can be very valuable. Missing plating error. Zinc pennies should have a copper coating. If the plating is missing, it is considered a rare minting error. How to check if you have a valuable 1982 PNNY. If you're wondering whether you have one of these valuable 1982 pennies, here's what you need to do. Check the date. Look at the numbers carefully and determine if it is a small date or a large date. Small dates have thinner numbers, while large dates have thicker and bolder numbers. Check the mint mark. The letter below the date tells you where it was minted. The D means Denver, and no mint mark means it was minted in Philadelphia. Weigh the coin. Copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies weigh only 2.5 grams. Use a digital scale for accuracy. Look for errors. Examine your coin under magnification to check for doubling, misalignment, or missing details. Get it graded. If you believe you have a rare or valuable penny, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Where to sell your 1982 PNNY. If you discover that you have a rare and valuable 1982 penny, there are several places where you can sell it: online auctions, websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections are great platforms for selling rare coins. Coin dealers. Professional coin dealers can appraise your penny and offer you a fair price. Coin shows and conventions. Attending a numismatic event can connect you with serious collectors willing to pay top dollar. Direct sales to collectors. Some collectors are willing to pay premium prices for rare coins. Final thoughts. And call to ACTION. The 1982 Lincoln penny might just be the key to your financial freedom. With rare varieties worth up to $55 million, it's time to check your pocket change, old piggy banks, and coin jars. Who knows? You might be holding on to a hidden treasure. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin videos, and comment below if you've ever found a rare penny in your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting! What if I told you that a simple, everyday penny from 2006 could be worth an astonishing $55 million? Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we're going to take a deep dive into the fascinating world of the 2006 Lincoln penny. We'll explore its history, the secrets behind its minting, the rare errors that could make it worth a fortune, and how you can find one in your own pocket change. Stick around because by the end of this video, you might just become a millionaire without even realizing it. The history of the 2006 Lincoln PNNY. To truly appreciate the value of the 2006 Lincoln penny, we need to take a step back and look at its origins. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, the design has undergone various modifications, but Lincoln's iconic profile has remained a constant feature. The 2006 Lincoln penny was minted at multiple locations, including the Philadelphia Mint, which bears no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, which is marked by a small d below the date. These pennies were produced in massive quantities, with billions entering circulation. However, not all 2006 pennies are created equal. Some possess unique characteristics that make them highly desirable to collectors, potentially elevating their value to unimaginable heights. What makes the 2006 Lincoln penny special? You might be wondering, how can a penny that was minted in such large numbers be worth anything more than 1 cent? Well, the answer lies in a combination of factors: rarity, condition, minting errors, and collector demand. Let's break down each of these elements to understand what makes a 2006 Lincoln penny so valuable. Key errors and varieties. One of the most sought-after varieties of the 2006 Lincoln penny is the double die obverse. This error occurs when the coin is struck with a misaligned die, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on inscriptions like Liberty and In God We Trust. Coins featuring this doubling error, especially in mint condition, can sell for thousands of dollars at auction. Another error that increases the value of a 2006 Lincoln penny is the OFF center strike. If the coin was not properly aligned during the minting process, it can result in an incomplete design, with part of the image missing or distorted. The more dramatic the misalignment, the higher the potential value of the coin. Additionally, some 2006 Lincoln pennies exhibit a clipped planchet error. This occurs when the metal blank used to create the coin is improperly cut, leaving a curved or straight clip on the edge. Collectors are always on the lookout for such unique minting anomalies. One of the rarest and most valuable error coins from 2006 is the mule error, where a Lincoln penny was mistakenly struck with the reverse of a different coin, such as a dime or nickel. These rare hybrid coins are incredibly scarce, making them highly valuable to numismatists. Grading and condition. How much could your penny be worth? If you think you've found a rare 2006 Lincoln penny, the next step is to determine its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS 70 being a perfect, flawless specimen. A standard 2006 penny in circulated condition is worth face value, but one graded MS 67 or higher can sell for thousands. The highest recorded auction sale for a 2006 Lincoln penny in pristine condition has exceeded tens of thousands of dollars. However, numismatists speculate that if an error-ridden, perfectly preserved 2006 penny were to surface, it could fetch up to $55 million under the right circumstances. This price point would be driven by extreme rarity, collector demand, and the intrigue of owning one of the most unique pennies in existence. How to check if you have a rare 2006 PNNY? So, how do you know if you're holding on to a fortune? Here's a step-by-step guide to identifying valuable 2006 Lincoln pennies. Use a magnifying glass to examine the inscriptions for signs of doubling, particularly on Liberty and In God We Trust. Check for minting errors such as off-center strikes, missing elements, or die cracks. Look for unusual metal characteristics, such as missing clad layers or a different color tone. Inspect the coin's overall condition. Coins in mint or near mint condition fetch the highest prices. Weigh the coin. Anomalies in weight could indicate a mis-strike or rare variation. Consider getting your coin professionally graded by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, to authenticate its rarity and condition. Where to sell your rare 2006 Lincoln PNNY? If you've discovered a valuable 2006 Lincoln penny, there are several options for selling it and securing a massive payday. Online marketplaces like eBay and Heritage Auctions allow you to reach collectors worldwide. Local coin dealers and pawn shops may be interested in purchasing valuable pennies. Coin shows and numismatic conventions provide an excellent opportunity to showcase your find to serious buyers. Direct sales to private collectors can sometimes yield the highest prices. Final thoughts, and call TOACTIO, and there you have it. The 2006 Lincoln penny might just be hiding in your pocket, waiting to make you rich. While most 2006 pennies are worth only 1 cent, certain rare variations and errors can be worth thousands, if not millions. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries, And drop a comment below. Have you checked your pocket change lately? Who knows, your next penny could be worth a fortune.